Hello, my name is Mason Guy, and today we will be looking at the foundations of business communication. What is business communication? Just like all forms of communication, business communication's entire goal is to exchange information to meet an end goal. Communication can be between coworkers, from the CEO to his or her employees, and even from someone within the company to someone outside of the company. What forms of communication are there? There are four core forms of communication. There is verbal communication, nonverbal communication, visual communication, and written communication. What is verbal communication? Verbal communication is one of the most used forms of communication. When using verbal communication in the business setting, it is important to be confident in what you are saying. Without confidence, your message may not be as well received. It is also important to listen to those who are speaking to you. Communication is a two-way street. Both sides are needed for successful communication. What is nonverbal communication? Nonverbal communication connects to verbal communication. Nonverbal communication is the physical cues or body language an audience or speaker gives off. This could be things such as disappointment and joy, but it could also be gestures used to convey a message. Nonverbal communication allows for an understanding of the thoughts and feelings of those being spoken to. What is visual communication? Visual communication involves the use of images, charts, graphs, or videos to convey information. Any visual used should be clear and easy to understand for the audience, as well as being accompanied alongside verbal or written communication. It is important that when visual communication is used, the visual adds value to the message being presented. What is written communication? Written communication involves writing or typing a message to convey information. This form of communication leaves a record of information that can be referenced later. Within a business, emails and chat boards are commonly used forms of written communication. When using written communication, it is important to make the message simple and as clear as possible for better understanding. It is crucial to avoid the use of jokes and sarcasm due to the translation possibly being different depending on the audience. Written communications should always be reviewed before being sent out. This is done to correct any mistakes within the message. What are some common mistakes? Some common mistakes include the failure to actively engage, providing more information than is necessary, and the reliance on a non-professional tone. It is important to actively engage so the information being presented can be communicated effectively, as well as ensuring key points are not missed. Providing more information than necessary often creates confusion for those receiving that information. It is important messages are clear and simple so the necessary information can be communicated effectively. When communicating, especially through written communication, it is important to avoid a non-professional tone. Depending on the audience, the message may not be interpreted the way it was meant to. Some key things to remember in any form of communication include having confidence when speaking, keeping things simple and to the point, speaking clearly, only adding visuals or information that adds value to the communication, and always using a professional tone. And most importantly, actively listening to the speaker.